Well, what we know now about the intelligence assessments prior to the war is that a good deal of the assertions about Iraq's chemical and biological weapons programs came from human intelligence sources. Insiders who had some familiarity with the programs, or people in Iraq who were involved in some aspect of government decision-making. And we know now that some of those people were directed to U.S. intelligence agencies by the Iraqi National Congress, which certainly had an interest in finding or suggesting that Iraq's weapons programs were more advanced because they wanted to see the United States pursue military action. It also needs to be noted that the Central Intelligence Agency has known for some time that Iraqi National Congress sources and information has been most often unreliable. They released a report in 2002 that found that only 30% of the INC information provided to them was accurate. So that's one thing that we know about specifically the Iraq situation, and it's even clearer now what the limits of human intelligence are. What also can be said about the intelligence is that it needs to be recognized is that the intelligence community is made up of different parts, and they have different ways of analyzing the same kind of information and drawing sometimes different conclusions. And what we know from several of the people who have been speaking out about this recently is that the State Department's Intelligence Bureau had some different interpretations about some of the findings, evidence that was coming out, than did the Defense Intelligence Agency or even the CIA. In addition, it's clear that there was political pressure being put on the Central Intelligence Agency by the Vice President's office and possibly others to produce findings that supported the Bush administration's notion that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction, chem and bio. And so what we see here is, I think, a set of problems related to using national intelligence as the basis and the justification for international actions and war, and it underscores the importance of basing those kinds of decisions on more objective third-party analysis of what's going on in a particular place. So, for instance, that's why I think it would have been and should have been right to use the inspector's final report, the UN inspector's final report, after several more months of work, to use as the basis for Security Council decisions on whether military action or some other kind of action was necessary in the case of Iraq.